Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Mind the Moment's Tuesday morning gathering, brought to you by Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare and Tufts Health Plan. This is a place where we invite experienced mindfulness instructors to speak with us about what mindfulness means to them and to discuss as a community how we can incorporate these practices into our daily lives. I'm Suzanne Rowe Palacino. So nice to be here with Greg Topakian, instructor with Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare. Good morning, Greg. So nice to have you with us this morning.
Good morning, Suzanne. Wonderful to be here as always. And for all you folks out there, wonderful to have this chance, excuse me, to practice together with you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great to start the week this way. And who better to start it with than Greg
Oh,
Topakian?
back at you, back at you.
So we're so happy to have all of you here. I know, depending on the day, we have a mix of people that have been here every week and maybe some new people. And either way, we're so happy to have you here this morning. And if you are new, we will have guidance and instructions throughout. So we have you guided throughout, and no worries as far as how our session goes. And so with that, we usually start the day with a question, and that gets everybody thinking about a particular theme. Greg will share some thoughts with us and then go directly into a meditation practice. And he'll usually guide us in approximately a 12-minute practice with guidance and maybe some silent time as well. After that, we'll have time for any questions or comments. So if you go to the bottom of your Zoom screen and open up your chat, and at the bottom of the chat screen, there is a blue drop-down menu that says hosts and panelists. If you click on that, you can change it to everyone. And then folks can see your comments. So nice to have everyone here this morning practicing together. And so, Greg, I'll hand it off to you to start us off with a question.
So the question is, what have you done recently as an act of kindness to yourself or someone else? And to follow that up, and why did you act with kindness?
Okay. What have you done that's been kind recently, and why? And I like the way you've described that as well, either for yourself or for others. Yeah, so the first thing that comes to mind is it was kind of a reciprocal kindness that, for me, a neighbor helped us finish off the rest of our leaves. We have some very big trees in our yard, and it takes weeks and weeks to get rid of these leaves, and we are very much against the leaf blowers. So we've been doing it ourselves, and this year it's been a little bit more challenging, and my neighbors helped with getting a truck and getting all the leaves to our dump. So I made an apple crisp for them. So it was
Beautiful.
just as a thank you, a big thank you for them and for their help. We have a great neighborhood, so I'm grateful for it. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
How about you, Greg?
For me, it's been working on some unfavorable thoughts that I've had for someone, and trying to be more patient and understand that they're just trying to be happy too. Yeah.
Yeah. That's challenging, but it's good to remind ourselves there's a different way to handle things, and maybe that will make us a little bit more content, huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely. And free us all up a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Lots of opportunity here.
Yeah, I see a lot of
giving myself the gift of imperfection, learning to give myself grace when I get things wrong. I just love that. Picking up after my kids without saying much, college applications, they're medical. I do it quietly and as an example to them. That's, yeah, that's lovely. Being
Yeah.
a role model to the kids. Donated to Feed a Family drive to provide a holiday meal for a family in need. That's lovely, lovely, lovely.
And it can be little things too. Just
Yes.
recognizing someone in the supermarket, making eye contact, acknowledging the person as a person.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, there you go. Someone else. There's Heather in the grocery store. Okay, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Tammy, I stopped pushing myself to the limit when exercising. It's not gentle and only leads me to feeling a sense of failure. And I'm too tired or busy to do one more stretch. I had an injury recently and learned to be happy with less than 110%.
Yeah,
It's pretty, that's pretty smart.
absolutely. That's wisdom.
Yeah, for sure. I like taking the daughter and friends out before their exams. Oh, yeah, I like the grocery store one, guiding people to something. It's, yeah, the smile, that smile is just, it, once you offer that smile and you see their smile, it just brightens your smile, it's just a reciprocal thing. It's just pretty,
Contagious. Yeah.
definitely. Compassion towards my elderly mother, even when she's
Cantankerous.
cantankerous. Wow, I couldn't get that one out. Yes, but that is a good word for,
That's a good word.
yeah, for people that push our buttons, right? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So our kindness is, can be as simple as basic civility and decency to people. Um, it, it can grow into, actively offering wishes of goodwill, wanting the best for people, um, feeling empathy, acting with empathy, feeling concern, acting with concern, um, all these things. We all know what it means to be kind, from small acts to larger acts. Um, and I also asked the question, why? Why do we uh, act with kindness? And I think that's an interesting question. Most of us growing up have been told we should be kind. Uh, and I don't know, that only has so much of a lasting impact on me when I'm told I should be something. Um, uh, and in fact, even in some of the early teachings of mindfulness, there's a should in there as well. Some of the early teachings say we should practice mindfulness both internally and externally. And what is meant by externally is that we should be kind to people. So there's even a little bit of a should in there as well. Uh, and then we have some thoughts in our mind. We think we should be kind and so forth and so on, and that's good. But to me, what's most important and what's foundational in this mindfulness approach is the reason we're kind is because if we're really tuned into the state of our body and mind, we notice how we feel when we act with kindness. It's really that simple and that basic. For most of us, almost all of us, when we act with kindness, there's a little more contentment in the mind and heart, a little peace. We feel more integrated, like we're really acting in alignment with our highest values and aspirations. We feel more connected to other people. And so, before we begin our extended practice, I just want to invite you for the next 30 seconds to tap into the last time you acted with kindness or had offerings of goodwill to someone, and to tap into what signals your body and mind and heart gave to you about that experience. Was there a lightness, a sense of freedom? Where did you feel it the most? Is there a sense of this is what it's supposed to be? This is what it's all about. Connection. Yeah, we'll hold on to that when we do our longer practice in another minute or so. So the next question is how? How do we practice? And it's related to the why, because the truth is that um, it's not a random thing for kindness to arise, right? We're not just machines, and then it's sort of a throw of the dice. And if lucky sevens come up, then we're acting with kindness. It's not just that. We can actually make it more likely that we respond to life with kindness. There are things that we can do. We can put in place what's called certain causes and conditions that make it more likely that we respond with kindness. And so what are those things? Well, first off, we establish an intention to explore the possibility to act with kindness. All right. So this is something that might be important to me. We contemplate on the benefits. What might be the benefits of acting with kindness? And then we make some decision that, okay, I'm going to actually allocate some time to this, right? I'm not going to just wait and hope that it happens, but I'm going to actually dedicate some time to it. And we're all busy people. Maybe it's 2 minutes a day. And then we actually practice. Then we actually practice mindfulness as part of our meditation practice. Because the old saying goes, what we think and ponder upon so becomes the tendency of our mind. What we think and ponder upon so becomes the tendency of our mind. Those are the ancient teachings. And you know what? That's the ancient version of neuroplasticity. And neuroplasticity just says the types of mental activities we engage in help to reshape the mind so we're more inclined to act in those ways. So that's just a scientific way of saying the same thing. Okay, so I'll invite you now to close your eyes. Find a comfortable position for yourself. Check in with the body, noticing sensations happening now in this present moment. And the spirit of this practice is that we call up sequentially a person or a group of people, and we offer kindness to that person. Usually start with someone for whom it's very easy for us to offer kindness, and then we move on from there. And the spirit of the practice is less about the deservingness of the person for our kindness. It's less about that and more about what's happening to us internally when we offer kindness, when we try to summon up that response to life. How does it make you feel? Is there a greater sense of connection and freedom? So let's start with someone for whom it's very easy for you to offer kindness. That person can be a person who's just in your memory now, grandparent, an aunt, or an uncle. It was a very unblemished relationship that you knew that person always had your best interest at heart. It's easy for you to want the best for them. And calling them up, may you be free from danger and the fear of danger. May you be safe and protected. May you be free from sickness and disease. May you be healthy and happy. May you be free from excessive criticism, judgment. May you be treated with kindness and caring. May you be free from suffering. May you live in peace and with ease. And now just a moment of internal reflection. You connect to this person in this way, offering goodwill, wanting the best for them. What arises for you? And now I'll invite you to call up another person, a good friend, someone you know will always be there for you when you need them. Maybe there's a few snippets here and there, back and forth. None of us are perfect, but someone you know you can count on, who you know loves you really. May you be free from danger and the fear of danger. May you be safe and protected. May you be free from sickness and disease. May you be healthy and happy. May you be free from excessive criticism and judgment. May you be treated with kindness and caring. May you be free from suffering. May you live in peace and with ease. And now I'll invite you to call up a whole circle of people standing around you. That original person, that second friend, other friends, other family members, people you recognize in the supermarket but don't really know who they are. All these people standing around you. You're going to look around that circle and offer kindness as a boundless radiance, like a loud lighthouse with its light circling around to all. And to pick any of those phrases that resonate with you. All those people around you. May you be safe and protected. Healthy and happy. Treated with kindness and caring. May you live in peace and with ease. Just looking it around and seeing how people respond when you offer these wishes of goodwill, good fortune to them. And now let's imagine with you still in the center of that circle. All these people are going to return those wishes of kindness to you. Just listen to them as they offer. Will you be safe and protected? will you be healthy and happy? May you be treated with kindness and caring. May you live in peace and with ease. And for the next minute or two, to experiment offering these wishes of kindness to yourself, to anyone else, feeling free to rephrase the offerings in a way that works for you. May you be healthy and happy. May you live in peace and with ease. I'll count backwards from 3, and when I get to 1, I'll invite you all to reopen your eyes and come back to the group. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you so much, Greg.
Thank you. Thank you all for your practice.
Really is just picturing sharing those phrases with people you don't know, I think is pretty extraordinary.
Well, yeah, someone, I can't remember her name right now, just mentioned about that, in the supermarket, right? We all have those little mini experiences, and there's just a moment of connecting there, that is so touching, so gratifying. Small thing, right? But that person said it made her day. Well, I mean, amazing.
Yeah. You just never know what people's lives are like, if that's the only outing that they have where they get to see other people. And so that connection could, like you said, make someone's day. I love that opportunity.
And so the question is, rather than that just sort of be a random arising for us, can we train the mind and heart so that becomes the new go-to mode for us? So that becomes what naturally arises rather than I just got to get this done, or I'm afraid to make eye contact, or this and that. Um, right? It's not random. It's shaped by the intentions that we make for ourselves on how we spend our time, how we engage our minds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what Kelly's mentioned too is that this comes back to us. You know,
Yeah.
that picturing that kindness coming back to us is just can really have a big impact.
Oh, yeah, that's why I love that circle. I mean, you're looking around and some of the people you know in the circle well, and some of you don't. You see, and then they're all offering it back. And wow, what does that feel like?
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah. Quite a lovely practice this morning, Greg. We're grateful for it.
yeah, yeah, me too. Grateful to have an extra reason to say it out loud. That's why most of us teachers come to these things, right? To say it out loud is so reinforcing for us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and it's interesting as we sit here, sometimes we can think of other times that we've offered kindness to people and how amazing that felt. I was just thinking about being in the drugstore yesterday, and someone didn't have enough money in their account, so she was right at the cashier trying to transfer money, and she looked back like at the two people waiting, and I said, I felt so bad for her. Like I am not in a hurry at all. I had to tell her that because it just, everybody's got their stuff, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, sure.
and
Yeah.
it's lovely to be there for the stranger as well as for the friends. So I love the fact that you chose this theme. It's a good time of year when we're all rushing around to remember to make that extra effort.
Well, thank you for your nudging as well.
Well,
So
nice to
one
see you.
one little short offering before we close. It comes from the Dalai Lama. If you want others to be happy, offer kindness. If you want to be happy, offer kindness. Sometimes it's that simple.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, nice to see you. So glad to have you here
Really
with us
wonderful to
this
see
morning.
you. Yeah, all
And
of you
thank you
as well.
everyone for being with us. Yeah.
Take care. Find time to practice.
All right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow and Thursday if you can join. So thanks again for joining everyone. And Greg, we'll see you soon.
I hope so.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.